Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So, today I'm going to be doing a guide for Super Mario RPG. Now, this one is going to be for the first boss fight versus the Hammer Brothers. This isn't exactly the most needed guide, as it's pretty simple for this boss fight, but this is going to be more for completion's sake, as I plan on doing one for every boss battle in this game. So starting off, I'm going to be showing y'all how to do this at level 1, just running in, not grabbing any items, not getting any XP. So the thing here is we're going to be using the jump special attack. It does a lot of damage, which is going to make it very easy to knock out one of the Hammer Brothers. Because yeah, that's just a lot of damage coming in from the both of them, especially at level 1. So just taking care of that as fast as we can. After that, the remaining Hammer Brother is going to use Valor Up, which will increase their defense, making it take a bit longer to knock them out. But yeah, just use the jump specials as long as you have the FP, and then just attack, not going to be a problem. As far as the damage, it's really not too bad. So as long as you're watching your HP, like when you get to about 6 HP, you should try to heal there. And as long as you do that, the fight's super doable, not going to be a problem. And yeah, that is the boss fight. So again, with this guide, I'm going to be showing you a few different ways to do this. So for example, there's the new Breezy Mode in this remake of Super Mario RPG. This is going to make it so that boss fights are about 10% easier, like as far as the stats go, I should say. And the action commands, there's a much bigger window to nail those, so you don't have to worry about like getting perfect guards or doing maximum damage. That's going to be much easier this go around. Again, since the bosses have less HP, their stats are lower, I'm going to do this fight a little bit differently. I'm going to jump on one Hammer Brother and then immediately the other, because I don't want them to use the Valor Up ability by knocking one of them out. And again, yeah, blocking here is very easy, just showing the damage, and yeah, that's it. Because yeah, if you get the perfect hit on the action command attack, you hit both of them, and after the jump, that is more than enough damage to knock both of the bosses out. So again, Breezy Mode, it does have lower stats. You can see that here in the monster list. If you look at the Hammer Brother, you can see that its HP is 45. So with that being the case, yeah, like using the jump at level 1, that's 43 damage. Compared to normal mode, the boss does have 50 HP. So do be aware of that as far as how you decide to take on the boss. Mind you, Breezy Mode I think is a great way to play the game if you're not really familiar with RPGs and are just looking to enjoy the story. You still get everything in the game. You're not going to be missing out on any items or special endings or anything like that. No, like, you get everything. Breezy Mode has everything. So don't worry about any sort of penalties. Right here, now that I've shown off Breezy Mode, I know some people still just feel a little bit weird using those kind of modes. So essentially, if you want to make the boss fight easier, but you don't want to play on Breezy Mode, which again, there is no penalty, but if that's just how you feel, I feel like a good way of going about that is grabbing some items ahead of time. There's not a lot on this route. There's not too many things we need to worry about missing. We are going to fight some enemies along the way, trying to hit level 2. Level 2 will make the fight much easier, so we don't have to worry about missing any attacks or action commands. Toad is like on the route, on the way to the first boss fight. Here you can see that he was being guarded by some Goombas here. We're going to go ahead and take those out. Doing that is going to free Toad, and he is going to give us an item, which is going to be that syrup. That allows us to recover our FP so we can keep using the jump ability. That's very good. But more importantly, when you save Toad the first time, he gets captured again by a paratrooper. So we need to go get him. To do that, we need to get onto this flower first, which is being guarded by these Goombas. so we need to go ahead and clear these guys out. Again, these items aren't necessary. You don't have to do this before the fight, but if you're trying to be as prepared as possible, then yeah, this is definitely what you want to do. Having these items will make the fight easier and just fighting in general easier. So right here, we're going to get onto the flower. Messing up a little bit, but yeah. Jumping over to the left side, that is going to be FP recover. So if you've been using your FP while fighting these monsters, that's a very simple way to get that FP back. Jumping onto this center area over here, do need to look out for the Goomba, but there's a pick-me up there. That is a very nice item to have. It's not so much for the boss fight coming up, as we only have Mario in the party. But yeah, the pick-me-up is a very good item, so while you're preparing for the boss fight, it makes sense to grab that. And then yeah, here, saving Toad this time is going to get us the Flower Tab. The Flower Tab is an amazing item, as that is going to increase our maximum FP, which is super duper good. You can't actually use this item from the inventory. You need to do it while just walking around in the field. You just need to press the X button to be able to do that. It used to be through the inventory in the original Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, the one on Super Nintendo. But here, again, yeah, you just need to do it through the field. But yeah, that's all the items that we need for the boss fight. So here, we're just trying to get to level 2. Just fighting these enemies at the Lakitu drops. The Lakitu is just going to throw an infinite amount of these spinies while we just chill in this area. So this is a very easy place to get to level 2. Alternatively, you could go to like the very first area and just fight the Goombas again and again. Like that can be pretty decent as well, especially since the Goombas, you don't even have to worry about landing the action command. Simply targeting a Goomba will defeat them, whereas with the Koopa Troopa and the spiky enemy, you do have to hit them a couple of times. But importantly, we are able to get our gauge up to 100. And yeah, here we go. We have all of our stats being increased here. This is definitely why we want to hit level 2. There's a few different choices. All of them are valid. You can't really go wrong here. Personally, I'm going to go with attack, because that's just going to make the fight a little bit easier for me. I don't really need the HP or the FP here, but again, whatever you decide to choose, that's fine. So now that we're at level 2, we're going to go ahead and start the boss fight. And as you can see here, the Hammer Brother has captured Toad, which he did not do the first time I was doing this boss fight. So it just depends on if you're saving Toad as you go along the way. But yeah, right here, we have to fight the 2 Hammer Brothers. We have the 100%, so we can use this special gauge move. But I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit. I don't want to use it right away, because there is a chance that it can heal me. So I'd rather take some damage first. Unfortunately, I didn't quite land that first attack. We're going to try that again. There we go. Because again, remember, the Hammer Brothers have 50 HP, so you can't defeat them right away with the jump ability. But yeah, right here, we're going to use the jump. And yeah, after that initial damage, that's going to do it. Our damage is quite a bit higher because of the level 2. But yeah, there's the Valor Up, which increases the Hammer Brothers' defense. So we're going to go ahead and use the Gauge special attack. And yeah, it is random, but we are going to get this golden mushroom here, which is going to heal Mario and increase our attack power, which is super good. It is going to make going through the boss that much easier. So yeah, we use the jump, and yeah, we are doing a lot of damage there. Don't need to worry too much as long as our HP is like above 6. We're not going to die. And yeah, there we go. Or actually, yeah, above 3 because of the level 2. So yeah, our defense is that much higher. And yeah, that is going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to be doing a lot of these Super Mario RPG boss battle videos. So if you're curious about that, please subscribe and you'll be able to see more as we go along. But yeah, that's going to be me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.